This is an audio reading of Nehemiah chapter 9, verse 2, verses 6 through 7, verses 9 through 10, and verses 30 through 36. Community of Confession. Please like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Thank you so much in advance. Community of Confession. Keep in mind, those of Israelite descent separated themselves from all foreigners as they confessed their own sins and the sins of their ancestors. Nehemiah chapter 9, verse 2. Verse 2. Those of Israelite descent separated themselves from all foreigners as they confessed their own sins and the sins of their ancestors. Verse 6. You alone are the Lord. You made the skies and the heavens and all the stars. You made the earth and the seas and everything in them. You preserved them all, and the angels of heaven worship you. Verse 7. You are the Lord God, who chose Abram and brought him from Ur of the Chaldeans and renamed him Abraham. Verse 9. You saw the misery of our ancestors in Egypt, and you heard their cries from beside the Red Sea. Verse 10. You displayed miraculous signs and wonders against Pharaoh, his officials, and all his people, for you knew how arrogantly they were treating our ancestors. You have a glorious reputation that has never been forgotten. Verse 30. In your love, you were patient with them for many years. You sent your spirit, who warned them through the prophets, but still they wouldn't listen. So once again, you allowed the peoples of the land to conquer them. Verse 31. But in your great mercy, you did not destroy them completely or abandon them forever. What a gracious and merciful God you are. Verse 32. And now, our God, the great and mighty and awesome God, who keeps his covenant of unfailing love, do not let all the hardships we have suffered seem insignificant to you. Great trouble has come upon us and upon our kings and leaders and priests and prophets and ancestors, all of your people, from the days when the kings of Assyria first triumphed over us until now. Verse 33. Every time you punished us, you were being just. We have sinned greatly, and you gave us only what we deserved. Verse 34. Our kings, leaders, priests, and ancestors did not obey your law or listen to the warnings in your commands and laws. Verse 35. Even while they had their own kingdom, they did not serve you, though you showered your goodness on them. You gave them a large, fertile land, but they refused to turn from their wickedness. Verse 36. So now today we are slaves in the land of plenty that you gave our ancestors for their enjoyment. We are slaves here in this good land. Thank you so much for listening. Join me soon for the next audio reading of the Sunday School lesson. Stay safe.